Hello everyone, welcome to the free session of CodersTrust. Hopefully you are doing great at your end. So today's topic is about something price table. I think you already heard about the from the price table. You can see many packages, membership packages, or product packages, and many websites. So those packages are listed in several table layout or the deep we can say. So those are actually called as price table. And you may see the design in also in PSD or Photoshop, but today we'll do it in the HTML CSS and also do some CSS3 animation to make it more fancy. So before starting our session, I just want to ensure that everything is fine at my end. Yeah, hopefully I can see everything properly. And if you have any problem to watch my screen or listen my voice, you can comment here in the comment section. If you are logged in with your Gmail account, you can easily comment here. There was another things I need to show before starting my main session, which is about the settings. I think mostly actually you face the problem in the resolution, screen resolution. I think you cannot see my screen properly. You can see some blurry screen. So this is the reason because your setting is not properly set for the better resolution. So to do set, you just need to click on the settings icon. You can see the icon here. Then select the quality option, and on the quality option you can see a many option. You can select 360 or 480 or 720 can be if your internet is very high, but at least try to make it 360, not 240 or 144. In that case actually the screen resolution will not be good and you cannot see my screen properly. So hopefully you will do the settings properly. Okay, let me check in the comments if you have any comment. Well, I think everything is fine at your end. I will check your comment in the regular interval if you have any problem to see my screen or any other issues, technical issues. So let's start with price table. And for the price table, I will add other things, which is actually flat UI colors because I'm not good at in the color sense. So I just need to take help from the UI colors. So there are some beautiful colors that I will use for the design purpose. So this called actually flat UI colors and this useful website for choosing the color. This is called the flatUIcolors.com. You can use it for your project also. And I have already created an index.html and also integrate my .css in my HTML file already. And I'm starting just HTML markup. So just taking a table, just not table, it is actually div as price table. And this is the whole div actually, the whole content will be here. And within the price table, I will just take three div. First one is each table. That means each table will be state here. So under the each table, there will be some things like first one is we can say. So it is the title of the product. So I can say like just I will just will do it the membership package. So and the name of package is the name and I can use H3 which is for the price. So I can say that like 30. And the final one is not the final actually. This is just list of the services. So I can say that features actually. So this is for features. There will be a list of features like at least ULLI unordered list to make some features. So we can say some features. If we assume this is membership packages or this is a hosting packages, so we can select features like 1 GB space. I'm just using some demo data, but it should be realistic so that you can get some idea from it. So 1 GB disk space, 10 GB bandwidth, on domain, then email accounts, and we can say that 5 MySQL DB. Okay, this is just one package. I can say that the package name is basic, and I will copy this table. That means this is the each package, so I can copy this markup segment. Okay, so there will be 3 packages in total. And I can change some data so it make more professional. So it premium, make some price changes. 50 features can use like 5 GB, 50 GB, uploading, 20 MB, into MySQL, and another is gold, make it 100 GB, and unlimited. This can be also unlimited. Okay, great. So let's see actually how it looks now. Guys can just black and white static text, nothing else. But you can see there are 3 packages. Now we'll make it something like table or the price table. So for I'm going to the CSS section. So for the price table, I'll make a tip. Let's give some width like 1000 pixel and make it to stay in the center of the screen. And for the price table, and we have also each table. So I can make each table, it can be like pixel, and it should be forward left so that actually all the table is stay in the same line. And I will also give some background, but not in the class. Okay, let me check if you have any questions or problem. Okay, no comments, so everything is fine, I hope. Well, so let's back to the each table. So each table will be 250 pixel, and it will be forward left. Okay, so it should be like this. Yeah, it's much better. And I'll do some CSS here. Well, I've missed something, which should be like a button. The button should be anchor tag so that it should clickable or linked to other pages. I can give the class like now. I will take some like now, and this can be ordinal, whatever. Just enter. Okay, and just copy your oh, everything is copied properly. Now I just give some color to each table. So I just want to different class for because I want to make different color for the different membership packages. So first one is for basic. So give me basic like. Second one is premium, and the third one is gold. Okay. For basic, I'll give some color. Basic. Well, I'll choose a color from Flat UI colors, and I'm using this color picker. Actually, this is called the add-ons. If you use the Firefox browser, you can install this add-ons, a color picker, which is useful for choosing any color code. Well, for the basic, I just will use this color. So I'm just escape and I place here. So background, well, the color code is copied, and I'm just calling on those three. It will be premium. The last one will be gold. So for the premium, I will use another color. For premium, I can use this one. And for gold, you should use something uh, closer to the gold. So I can use this one. Okay. So these three colors. Correct. Let me check that everything is going fine. Yeah, this color applied already. Basic premium gold. Now I will just keep some spacing because you can see the spacing is not good here. Well, I will do one by one. So for first I will make the separation between the packages. There is no space between each package. So for that, I'll give some margin to the each table. And so I'll give like margin right 50 pixel. Yeah. Now this is space. And for the basic, I just want to make it the center. So for basic, we used H2 for each. So there's been the package name. So we can use like parent child according to like stable H2. We can write this one also, or we can write this one, whatever that. But there's a difference. When you use like this one, that means actually you are selecting the child which is just into this is the called closest child. That means, for example, I just want to clarify that this is the parent, so this is the child. Those are the child. So this is the child which is closest to this parent. But if I make another child like if I use like H2, so this is not actually a child of this because it is a grandchild, because UL is already child of this, and this H2 is actually child of Li, then Li is the child of UL. That means this is the grandchild, we can say, not the actually immediate child. We can say this is the immediate child. So in the same just one level, but for this H2, it is not the immediate child. It is called the grandchild. So for grandchild, we have to use H2 this like that. H2 that means all the child, whether it is grandchild or immediate child, we have to use this space. But if you want to just select this one, that means it is just immediate child. So we apply for because just one H2 is immediate child. and I can give some color. So color like white, and I want to make it the center, excellent center, and also give some font size larger like 48 pixel. Okay, let's check here the basic code going fine. Now I'll reduce this space because the space is very much wider than expected. So you know for H2 there are some default margin spaces. So we just make it like in the 5 pixel. I think 5 pixel would be fine because there are some padding also. Yeah. So this is the 5 pixel. And for this title, I think everything is fine now. Now I'll make it the price as something like circle. So for the making in circle with CSS, there is some rules. Now I'll just show it. Well, for the price we used H3 tag. So for H3, we can just trace it like each table H3. Similarly, we just did for the H2. Sorry. And for we can give the background color like black, which is 000, and it should be like 200 pixel, and height should be 200 pixel, and border radius. Well, I will explain actually why I'm using those values. You may ask think that whether I memorize this code actually. So I will just reveal the formula. So you don't need to memorize anything here. Well, so to make it circle in CSS, you have to ensure that the width and the height are same. That means if it is 200 pixel, it is 200 pixel, and the border radius is 50%. These three values are actually the formula. So border radius should be 50%, and height and width should be same. That means it can be 200, 100, but it should be same. And I give some color. Okay, let me give some color also. So for support. Okay, so the circle created, but there is a problem. You can see this price is actually out of the circle, not out the circle because the area is actually start from here and here, but you know the text will be started from the beginning point. So we have to make it the center here. So we'll do another things. The text align center. Well, it is centered, but not centered vertically, and we have to make some padding. So for padding, I'll just use some padding top, like 8 pixel. Also give some font size because it should be larger. So I can give the font size like 48. I just make it more larger, 72 pixel. Yeah, but there is a problem. Now the circle actually not a proper circle because you know the padding top is added to the height. So now the height is actually 280 because the padding top is 80 added to the height. So 280. So for that the height is greater than the width. So for that we can actually adjust by reducing the height 120. Yeah, now it is circle again. This is 120 and 80, 200, but there's a problem because it is not centered, so we have to make more adjustment. So I can make it like 50. Yes, and we can increase now it like 50. So 150, 150, sorry, only 50. That means it equals to 200. Yeah, now it is circle again. So you just need to ensure that everything is fine with, because the height and width should be same. The width is 200 pixel, the width, but the height is 150, but the padding top is 50. So this 50 plus 150, 200. So it is same. And I give some font size, background color, and other issues to make it circle and also black in the background. Okay, I just want to make it some margin left so that it is center of the box also. So margin left can be 25 pixel. Yeah. So it's, there's space in the same size with the both side. So our this also done basic, and we can reduce some default padding or margin also. So we can make padding, not padding, it would be margin top like 5 pixel. Yeah. Because there are some default margin for the H2 H3 title by the HTML. So just make it reset by our value. Okay. Now I will concentrate on this section, the features. So you can just edit the title features. So for the H4, you can give some style also. So it's completely stable the same way. Color should be white. Font size should be like pixel. It's in center. Okay. And for the features, we'll make the list another list and give some color also. Not color for the background. We'll give the color to the border. So let's make it. Also, you can trace this UL. Same way is table UL. This is not because we don't want this dot. And for each table UL LI, that means the list, you want to make it 100%. Also, we'll reset some padding because there is some auto padding and margin also in the UL. So just reset it to 0 pixel. For the UL ally, we'll give some border also. So border top and bottom. So border top. So we can just keep the border bottom also. 1 pixel, solid. Color is white. And we can give some height also, like 30 pixel. Okay, so yeah, this is created now. And there is some space here also, so I just want to reduce that h4. For h4 I just want to make margin top 0 or margin 0. And h3 I think margin bottom also 0. So you just want to reset to the top or the bottom. Okay, now fine. So now we can increase for the h4. So we can just leave it out because there's some space now. Okay, and this is now properly, and we can make it also center. So the item should be center. So text and then center. Let me check you if you have any problem. Okay, Ranjan, hopefully you are watching my screen. So this is now center. So now some nice border. So the feature is now more visible. We can make also this color white and some font size also to make it some larger to understand it properly. Okay, so this all done. Now the final thing is the order now button. So we make it order now button. We have used for this class which is buy now button. Well, we can give some width also, like around 100 pixel. And background color like, well, let me take help from the UI colors again. Okay, I can use this color and put it in center and display block and change it auto to make it center. Okay. Oh, I think I did something wrong here. Yeah. Okay. Oh, this color is not good to see because I didn't give color for this font color. Should be white. Let's give some margin also. Like 10 pixel, 0 pixel. Because this is now auto, so we have to make it manually here, like margin. Oh, and I have to remove this text decoration because it is anchor link, so we can make text decoration none. And give some padding top also. So padding top and pixel because the text is not centered from vertically. So yeah, that's fine. And the whole layout is actually created. So and this is how we have created a price table just using some CSS. We just use the same class for the each table and but different class for the color because we want to make different color for the different packages. But those are the same. That means this price, this list, this order now button, this style, everything is fine. So just use the same thing this table, and I also use a less class because I didn't use any class for the h2 h3 h4 ul. Just use class for this tip and button for this I can use this also without class because there is only one anchor tag. And you can see this, I just trace it like the parent child relation. So the basic price table has been created. And now I'll go for this CSS3 animation to make it more fancy. Well, so let's do something. When hover of any of this package, it will more larger. So for that, I'll give something in the each table. So for each table, I can create a transition. like 1 second is in name of the animation effect is in, and this is the duration, how long it will stay, 1 second. And on the hover, that means when the table will be hover, give some style also. I transform scale 1.2. So you think of what's about the scale actually. So let's scale is something to resizing the depth or this area to this point. That means it is will be 1.2 times of its current position or current size. So let's see the example so you'll understand more clearly. Yeah, you can see it is now 1.2 times greater when it is hover, and this is also. I think 1.2 is much bigger. We can make it just 1.1. Yes. So I just used CSS through animation. This simple two-line code just give the transition in the normal table and some scaling on the hover state. So that's it. Make it fancy. Also, can make another thing, which is actually rotating this circle. This will be more interesting. So for this, we used for the price is H3. So we can give another transition. 1 second is in. And when the hover on the table, that means this one, this H3 will be changed. So make that means when this any of the package will be hover, it's transform. But scale, it will be rotate. It will be rotate by 360 equally. Okay. And also I can give some border to make it more visual, solid. So this for just creating some fancy stuff. Okay. Yes, you can see now it is 360. That's good, fine. And you can see this border because I just added the border on the hover state, and both are working. One for the scaling the whole dip and rotating this price, and there is a border with the everything. So this is about the CSS3. So with CSS3 actually you can make it more and lively animated. Well, so this about today's session. Hopefully you have enjoyed this session. If you have any question regarding today's session or any other issues, you can comment here. Just us. I will finish the session shortly within a few minutes, so you can write your code here. Not sorry, code exactly your comment. I already wrote my code, so you can comment if you have any questions. And meanwhile, I just want to show something about the code trust. I know you already know about the CodersTrust who are not new to this, but for the new, just uh, convey some message about the CodersTrust. CodersTrust basically a Denmark-based company which is working for developing skills in web development and other area like mobile app development, which has the high demand in the global marketplace or any other marketplace or any IT company. So this the aim of the Coder Trust is not only getting up this skill, also make the learning and earning put together. Because they, after completing the course, many students don't get guideline how to proceed to the career or how to make money actually with the skill. So all these things actually will be guided by the Coder Trust. So it will not take care about your skill. It also take care about your career and how to guide your career and how to enter in the marketplace. So the curators can help in this point also. There are already many students who completed the courses successfully in the CodersTrust, already started earning in the marketplace. If you see the success stories of the CodersTrust, you can go to the CodersTrust.com, and there are some courses online. You can see the front-end development 4 month, which includes HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, jQuery, and there is also extended to the backend, which is about like uh, PHP, MySQL also, and you can see the success stories of the students who have already started working in the marketplace. And for other things like payment issues, course duration, or flexibility of the course thing, everything you can get from the support. And also you can try this 7-day free trial to understand actually how curators work. So hopefully you will check everything and know more about the code trust. So this all about today's session, and I hope you will regularly join to the free session of Coder Trust, which held in Sunday to sorry Thursday. So for then, take care. For today, I'm just finishing the my session, and who join later, so you can just refresh the URL in the link, and you can see the whole session recorded in the same URL. If you miss something earlier, don't worry, you can replay the whole session. Well, so take care. Good night. Bye.